Hello guys, so now I'm going to explain to you about lead crystal glass. In this subtopic, we're going to go through about lead crystal glass much more detail than any other subtopic, which means we're going to go through about the meaning, the properties, the production, and the application of lead crystal glass in our daily life. So first thing first, we go to the meaning of lead crystal glass. Lead glass, or we call it as lead crystal glass, is a glass variant which has had its calcium component replaced by lead that contains between 18 to 40% of lead 2 oxide by weight. The nomenclature of lead glass is regulated such that any glass that contains a minimum of 24% platinum oxide by weight is referred to as lead crystal, which means it has to be more than 24% platinum oxide and it will considered as lead crystal. Or it can be the minimum of 24% also considered as a lead crystal. And any glass that contains less than 24% platinum oxide by weight is referred to as crystal glass. Lead glass has a chemical composition of silicon dioxide and platinum oxide along with other impurities and additives added to achieve certain properties. Now let's go to the properties of lead crystal glass. Lead glass, when compared to ordinary glass, also referred to as soda glass or soda lime silica glass as we learned before, is a dense and heavy material as lead is more than 5 times as heavy as calcium. Soda glass has a density of 2.4 gram cm cubic and lead while lead glass has a density of 3.1 to 5.9 gram cm cubic. Lead glass also has higher electrical resistance, high, higher refractive index, up to 1.8 compared to 1.5 for lead-free glass, lower working temperatures and lower viscosity. As you can see to the graph, that's the comparison between soda glass and lead glass, while on the right side we see the lead glass and lead-free glass. Now let's go to the production of lead crystal glass. First thing first, lead oxide and or lead tetroxide PbO and or Pb3O4 are fed into a silo. Silo is like a tank or not a tank, it's like a bottle that you have to fill. I think my explanation gets wrong about that. Okay, let's continue. Number two, other raw materials, components, solid inorganic compounds that may be naturally occurring or synthetic, required to achieve the desired lead glass composition are mixed with lead materials. A typical ratio of materials could include 40% silica sand, 28% lead, and 24% potash. Other metals may be added to the mix to give the glass a specific color. Then it will go to the mixture is then fed into an electrical furnace where it's undergo heat generated by its resistance to an electric current passing through it. Temperatures between 1350 Celsius and 1550 Celsius are required. Then the fresh batch materials may be added to the melt depending on the output requirements. Lastly, the molten homogeneous glass melt is extracted and cooled slowly to avoid the development of residual stresses as different portions of the lead glass cool at different rates. The lead glass is produced as ribbon droplets or gobs, which will be further shaped by forming techniques such as pressing or blowing. the technique we want to produce the shape to shape the lead crystal glass as how you want. So now we go to the application of lead crystal glass. So as you can see nowadays, lead crystal glass is used in many not many. It's just like in our daily life. We had used lead crystal glass almost in not in every glass. Let's go to the detail. First thing first, the lead crystal glass is used in laser optics for printing and photocopying technologies. That means you can see lead crystal glass in your printer. For those who have printer at your house, or maybe you can go to print what electrical shop or computer shop to go and see the glass for those who had never seen printer before. Okay, okay. Second thing, we go to the digital projectors. Wow, in school you can see many digital projectors. So I think it's normal to see digital projectors. It's quite weird if you had never seen projectors, unless if you live in the jungle. Okay, that is viewing windows of an X-ray room or a laboratory experimenting with radioactive materials. Uh, this one you can see almost at a hospital, actually at a hospital, which means you can go to the laboratory and there's a thick glass there and it's made of lead crystal glass. Lastly, lead crystal glass is used to make chandeliers and decorative vases. Wow, this is something new that even me I had never heard this before. So it's a wow. So that's all for me. Thank you for hearing my explanation. I know it's not perfect at all and it's kind of awkward. So that's all for me. Thank you guys. See you later.